It is always a difficult thing when we vote for increase in taxes, but it is the right thing to do. And so today I encourage everybody, if they haven't already voted, to go and cast their ballot either by early voting or on May 18th and vote yes.
We're cutting child care for individuals while exempting doggy daycare. We're cutting health care for individuals while exempting spa treatments from taxes. Tell me how that's a fair tax system and why we shouldn't be dealing with that.
Well, the tax was debated at length through the legislature, and it became obvious that the easiest and the most productive and the quickest way to generate the $1 billion for 3 years temporarily was to ask the voters to vote on a 1-cent sales tax.
What kind of commitment are you willing to make in terms of the speculation out there that you'll call the legislature into special session later this year to do those business tax cuts?
Well, I have not made that commitment.
Are you making a commitment you won't do that?
No, I'm not making a commitment that I won't do that. Today we're here to talk about the 1-cent temporary sales tax.
Governor, I want to go back to where you said that you won't make a commitment either way about the possibility of a special session on tax cuts / jobs bill. Why not? There are people out there who are saying that they don't know if they're going to vote for this because they fear that there might be tax cuts coming later this summer.
Well, I will promise and pledge, and I'm a truth teller, that when you vote yes on Proposition 100, 2/3 of those dollars will go into education, and 1/3 of those dollars will go into public safety and health and human services.
Will you veto cutting other revenues even as you're asking consumers to spend more?
I'm not even going to go there with you, Howie.
So you won't commit to vetoing future tax cuts?
I think everybody knows where Jan Brewer stands.
Where do you stand on
I
this?
stand yes on Proposition 100, a temporary sales tax for 3 years.
If you do some math on the current sales tax collections, if that trend line continues, a 1-cent boost won't raise that level of money. What would be the implications of that?
Well, if the revenue doesn't come in, then in the next year's budget, we're going to have to adjust for that. But we feel pretty confident that the economy is turning around and that it will generate the dollars that have been estimated.
Governor, it looks like we're going to lose a lot of state revenues because of lost conventions. So are we basically raising taxes on consumers to lose it to what conventioners would pay in sales taxes and hotel taxes?
I find it really interesting that we have people out there that are attempting a boycott in favor of illegal actions in Arizona. That to me is just unbelievable.
Is the bill worth the lost revenue? Is signing worth the revenue that we're losing?
What is it, Barbara?
Signing SB 1070, is it worth losing all this revenue as we're seeing right now? And apparently there's more to come.
I don't think that we have lost that revenue yet, and I believe that, we are a nation of laws. I believe that a nation without borders is like a house without walls. I believe that it's unfortunate that, when did it become correct to boycott something illegal?
I think the concern, Governor, is despite all the claims to the contrary, that it's going to lead to racial profiling.
And that's just pure rhetoric. That is absolutely pure rhetoric. Racial profiling is illegal.